Hello my fellow gamers and welcome to the final episode of the entire Tomb King army breakdown, where if you're catching on to this episode and not seen the others, why would you start at the end? Well, maybe it's the more exciting stuff, I understand. So in this series we've gone through the lords, the heroes, all the infantry, all the cavalry, the monsters, the constructs, and in this final episode we're going to go through the rare constructs and the artillery and war machines. So we're going to go through all the units, all the abilities and stats and how much they cost to upgrade, etc, etc, etc. If you have made it all the way from the first episode to this one, well done. That's quite determined, or you really like Tomb Kings, or you just like my voice, which is a little creepy, but we'll move on. So, the first rare construct is the Tomb Scorpion, starts at a nice 1000 gold. Armoured piercing, anti-infantry, and of course causes terror. Damn right it does. So as you can see, quite nice stats here. We've got the armor piercing, we've got the bonus versus infantry. If we look at the weapon strength, it's a weapon damage of 110, armor piercing damage of 270, and bonus versus infantry 10. See, it causes fear and terror. Vanguard? They can Vanguard? Why am I learning this now? Okay, so we are definitely making a Vanguard Tomb King army, because Tomb Scorpions can Vanguard as much as the cavalry and chariots and that. We are blatantly doing that. Construct, and you see crumbling and disintegration. So there we go, 5000 health as well, should probably point that out. Each level goes up, as you can see, it's not like me doing that because I've got no gold left, but you're looking at around 40 gold per level to set one up. And to get him to maximum level, as you can see, ups 10 leadership, 7 melee attack, 12 melee defense, but that costs is 370 gold to get him to that. So we'll move on. We've got, oh dear, oh no, I'll just go War Sphinx, there we go, I don't need to remember that word. So we've got the War Sphinx now for 1800 gold, armoured, armor piercing, anti-infantry causes terror, very nice. So yes, we'll do the weapon strength first. Weapon damage 140, armor piercing damage 340, bonus versus infantry 15. If we go down, you've obviously got 200 ammunition, the range is 140, and the missile damage is missile damage 16, the armor piercing missile damage 10, reload time at 6 seconds, damage value sown over 10 seconds. So in this village you can see causes fear, causes terror, is a construct, is a siege attack as well, which is always nice. Each upgrade for that is around the 60 to 70 mark. That is pricey. As you can see, it's about 578 gold to get it to the max level. And what do we get? 10 leadership, 7 melee attack, 14 melee defense, and 8 missile damage for 500 gold. Now, if there's any pros out there that will point out why that's a good thing, do let me know, because 500, that's half a Tomb Scorpion. That's insane. But anyway, we will move on to the Hero Titan, who is obviously our big guy. 2000 gold to start off with. Spellcasted, armoured, armor piercing causes terror. His melee attacks do have flaming and magical abilities. He's got the armor piercing there, if we have a look. Weapon damage 137 and armor piercing damage 413. Very nice. See, siege attacker causes fear and terror. Construct, all the usual. He's a spirit contact, so constantly affects himself. Increase to power reserves and power recharge rate. Very nice. He also has the Spirit Leech, which he can use once, which is the direct damage. And then you've got the Shem's Burning Gaze, which he can use twice every 60 seconds. So be aware of that. No abilities or anything. It is just those two he can use. And obviously doing that as well. Very nice if you're going for a very magic heavy army. So, upgrades. Around the 70 gold mark to upgrade each chevron. As you can see, 630 gold for that. What do we get for that? 10 leadership, 9 attack, 15 melee defense. For 600 gold. I'm sorry, but that's a lot. I mean, maybe that is good. Like I said, where these are bigger units, that maybe make a big difference. So do let me know if that is the case. But I'd just rather get more units on the field, to be honest. I'll just chevron it up if I had 20 units and loads of gold left. So next we've got the Necro Sphinx. Starts at a nice 2000. It is armoured, armour piercing, anti-large, causes terror. So this is your big monster killer. If we go, yep, so armour piercing bonus versus large. 150 weapon damage, 400 armor piercing damage, and bonus versus large 35. That's nice. Siege attacker, causes fear and terror. So this one again around the 70 mark. All the constructs need about 70 gold to upgrade. And again, it's 630 gold, and you get the 10 leadership, 8 melee attack, 15 melee defense. Just be aware of that. We then have the special one, the Sphinx of that guy, who's armored, armor piercing, anti-large, causes terror. But he has fire resistance of 25%. He also has flaming attacks and magical attacks. And we'll have a look at this. 150, 400, 35. I believe that's exactly the same. Let's have a check. 15, 150, 400. Yeah, okay, so that's the stats are exactly the same. So, let's just compare. This one's worth 300 gold more. Now, okay, you lose 5 melee attack. Melee defense, sorry. You gain 2 melee attack. You gain 963 attack. Oh, and did I mention you get the fire resistance, the fire damage, and the magic damage? You're never going to upgrade this guy to this level. I mean, heck, let's lower him down to the same cost. I just want to see. That's the closest we're going to get? Okay, there we go. So for a little bit more, instead of upgrading him to that, buy the Regiment of Renowned for like not even 20 gold more, and you get 963 health, 5 leadership, 6 melee attack, 2 melee defense, the fire and magical attacks, and the fire resistance. Why would you not always pick him? That is an amazing unit. That is not badly costed either. Comments do below what you guys think of that, but I think that's a good Regiment of Renown. Brilliant for just hunting down monsters. Just have him running around hunting monsters. So now we'll move on to the War Machine. So this is a personal favourite of mine from the tabletop, the Screaming Skull Catapult. Yes, I have a Tomb King army. Shocker. So armor piercing missiles, anti-infantry. I mean, you can look at the weapon strength. This is obviously the crew. Weapon damage 17, armor piercing damage 3. Ammunition is of course magical attacks. Got a range of 380. It's a siege attacker. It can't run. Causes fear. Armor and take cover. So when this thing hits you, you lose 8 leadership. I like it. Let's have a look at the damage. Missile damage 30, armor piercing damage 120, explosive base damage 30, explosive armor piercing damage 65, reload time 14.4 seconds. So it takes a little bit to load up, but oh, I mean, just doing that, the leadership would be huge amount of damage. Very nice. And each level to go up is about 30 gold, which is not bad. It's about 300 gold to get to the 4 level. But what do you get? You get 10 leadership, 3 melee attack, 4 melee defense. That's not what we're after. But 36 melee missile damage. Now I just want to double check. What was it? It was 30, 120, 30, 165. Let's have a look. Okay, so the damage is the same, but the base damage I assume a little bit more. Oh, so reload time, look at that, 11.8 seconds instead of 14. So it goes 3 seconds quicker. That's good to know. And it probably improves the accuracy as well. Now, it's quite costly to do that, but if you had some gold left, I can understand you investing in it to improve the accuracy, the damage, you know, just and being able to shoot quicker. So I can understand that. Maybe not the full 300, but, you know, if you have some gold left, just chuck it on the catapult, why not? And finally we have the Castigar Skulls, magical artillery, armoured, armour piercing damage, light of death. So we'll go over obviously his weapon strength, which is weapon damage 20, armour piercing damage 6. We weren't really expecting anything there, were we? Magical attacks, it's got an ammunition of 20, which isn't a lot. Range 440 though. Missile damage, obviously armour piercing, and missile damage 40, armor piercing damage 90, explosive base damage 24, explosive armor piercing damage 56, number of projectiles 7, reload time 17.1 seconds. As you can see, missile resistance 15%, it's a siege attacker. You've also got obviously causes fear, all that, and confident of power greatly increases to power reserves. So again, if you had him with some of the Titans and some of your Wizards and that, you could have a lot of power on your hands, which is very, very nice. Now, to upgrade him, you're looking around the 40-50 gold mark. So 450 gold more. But, okay, look at this. This might be worth it. 10 leadership, 5 melee attack, 7 melee, 185 missile damage. 185. Now also, what was the basic there? It was... So 17.1. Does that make it quicker? 14.1. So it is quicker. And obviously its base damage is more as well. Again, I mean, that's a lot of money, 400 gold. But if you had a full unit and you had a load of gold left, I would upgrade that. Because that means each hit is doing so much more damage. And it can take more damage as well, which is very nice. So yeah, there we go. Do let me know if I've missed anything. Let me know, comment below what you guys thought of this series. If I missed anything, what your thoughts are of the Tomb Kings. Good stories of battles you've had. I mean, I've had some really good guys commenting on here. Good feedback. Had no dislikes, which is really good. Everyone's liked these series, which is great. And also, I was thinking of maybe doing a full breakdown of every army in the game. It won't be as strict as this, where I dedicate a whole week to it. But just every so often do an episode where it could be Empire Lords, or Empire Heroes, or Green-Skinned Troops, or something where I do this, break it down. So do let me comment below what you guys think of that idea. If that's something maybe I could look into in a later date, where I just go through all of the races, and all of the units and the costs and that. And yeah, that would be great. And now we've got this done, I've got some other little projects I'm working on, including going back to Dawn of War and doing quest battles, but I'm doing it in a new format. So I'd love you guys to have a look at that when it comes out and let me know what you think. Anyway, I'll wrap it up there. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope to see you next time. Till then, take care.